How we doing, guys? We have a couple questions on this weekly 7. Okay, what is the slope of the line that passes through 5, 4 and 7, 10? We want to find out what the difference is between 5 and 7. That's plus 2. And we want to find out what the difference is between this, and that would be plus 6. And we always put our change in y, which is 6, over our change in x, which is 2, and 6 divided by 2 equals 3. So the slope of our line would be 3. On this one it says find the slope of the line of best fit shown. So we need to find 2 lattice points, which is the corners of the boxes. So you can see here we'll use this point A, and we need to find another lattice point along that line. We can either use this one or this one. So we are going to make our growth triangle. Our rise or our up is plus 1 because it goes from 1 to 2. It's important to look at the scale. And on the bottom here of the triangle, we're at 1 and we move to 3. So that one would be plus 2. And we always put our change in y over top of our change in x, which would be 2. So our slope would be 1/2, and that is a positive slope. For the rectangle ABC, is the image of the rectangular ABCD described which transformation was used? Okay, so basically we need to figure out whether we're going to slide it, flip it, or we're going to rotate it. And to me, it looks like they rotated it this way, which would be a clockwise rotation, and that would be approximately 90 degrees. Okay, so you want to figure out what is the point they rotated around, and they rotated around the origin. So you would want to say around the, well, we can just call it 0, 0. Okay, over here, oops, I didn't see this was number 2. Let's get that one done. Find the missing angle. Okay, so we have 20 and 80. We know that a triangle is 180 degrees. So we have 20 plus 80, which is 100. So we need to subtract 100 to find out what our remaining angle is. So that's going to give us 80 degrees. So this would also be 80 degrees. Okay, down here on question number 5, it says what is the value of the expression below? C equals 5 and D equals 4. Okay, so we have 6, and now we have to plug in our 5. Okay, so there's still a multiplication symbol there, and then we have 5 squared. Well, we know what 5 squared is, because 5 squared is really just 5 times 5, which is 25. Okay, and we need to subtract 5 times 4 plus 8. Okay, so let's do this math. Well, I know that if I have 25 4 times, it's 100. So that means there would be 2 25s left over, which is 50. So this was really just 150. And I have to do multiplication next. So I have 5 times 4, which I know is 20. Tack on our plus 8. So to do this, we would take 150, take away 20. Well, I know 5 minus 2 is 3. So that would be 130 plus 8. So we do that math of 138. Final answer. So the test question, or test has 20 questions. If Peter gets 80% correct, how many questions did Peter miss? Well, the best thing to do is to think about fractions. So if I was on a test and I got one question right out of 10, I would know that I got a 10%. So scaling that up, 1 times 1/10, and we did it times 2 in the giant 1, I would know that I'd have to get 2 questions right. Oops, that's a 2, because 10 times 2 is 20. Every 2 questions I get right, I would get 10%. So we need to really multiply our numerator by 8. So 2 times 8 is 16. 16/20ths would work. This is also equal to 8 out of 10. Next question. You are solving a system of 2 linear equations and you discover that there is exactly one solution. Okay? Which graph would represent your solution? Well, these 2 lines never touch, so there's no solution. So it can't be that one. These 2 lines are parallel as well, so they are never going to intersect. This one looks like it only has one line. That's not going to work. And it would leave this purple line because they intersect right there at 0.62, it looks like. It might be 6.1. So that would be your weekly 7 for the week. Thanks for watching, folks. Hope you're having a great time.